Hello everyone, welcome to class. I'm Miss Faust. Please make sure you have paper, oh yes, and a pen or pencil out so that you can write down the information that I'm going to share with you today. Yes, guess what? One moment, let me get a marker. We are going to deal with the essay writing process. Now, we've been doing 1-2 sentences, 3 to 5 sentences, 5 and more sentences. In other words, writing paragraphs, going from the simple sentence of 1 to writing a paragraph of 3, 4, 5, 6, and on. Well, now it's time, folks. It is time to actually write an essay. So yes, indeed. We're going to do the essay writing process day 1. Yes, there will be another day where you get to actually practice writing an essay. We need to move on from one little paragraph to 3, 4, 5. Yes. Okay. So what I'm going to do is go through today the writing steps and the PA writing formula. Okay, let's do that today. Make sure that you write the information down. Now, you may want to put a pause to the video so that you can write it down calmly and in your own time instead of going, wait, Miss Fox, wait, I'm trying to write that. Oh, missed it. Okay? So, yes, the writing steps, which will be followed with some more information. Yeah, I'll be using lots of boards today. Are you excited? Yeah, you are. Great. Let me tell you, writing can be fun. Yes, it can. It can. Trust me, it really can. If you really like what you're writing about, if you're given a choice to write about a horse or a cat, you pick the one that you're really passionate about. I want the horse. Then before you know it, you'll be writing and writing. And I'm going to have to come by and say, hey, no, I don't want 5, 6 pages. Please stop. 2's enough. That's good enough. Oh, wow, I got so much to share. If you really like what you're writing about, it comes easier. Okay? If you have a passion for your subject, it does come easy. And I'm sure some of you have noticed, okay, like with the restaurants, okay, some people can write on and on and on. Yeah. Same thing with this essay writing. Okay, so the writing steps. There are a total of 4 writing steps. We're going to go through each and every one of them. Please take notes. Please, one moment. On your paper, write down things that I'm going to share with you because they may help you. Okay? So let's get started. Oh, let me check one thing. Yep, I think I got it. All right, just checking my notes. We start out with what we call pre-writing, okay? And that usually means sharing ideas with yourself, so to speak, because no one's really going to look at it. It's your idea. So if you're told, please write about the part that you like. Okay, so you're going to think about the part that you really like and write everything that you can down. Just make a list. You should start writing lots of greenery, very friendly people there. It looks beautiful. I can walk my dog. You write everything down. That's pre-writing. Because then you will know what you do know versus what you don't know. So if you're thinking about the park and you go, lots of greenery. I can walk my dog there. I can't think of anything else, Miss Faust. Then I'm going to say, is there another park you like? And you might go, oh yeah, the one that's like 20 miles away from me, but it's a beautiful, oh, I got ideas. So pre-writing. And when we look at pre, that means what? Before you actually write your paper. Good job. So we've got pre-writing, ideas. Then we have what we call drafting. That is your rough draft. You're actually writing your draft. So you take your pre-writing information, those ideas, and you start writing your paper. Now, we are going to go through how to write the essay per PA, okay, requirements, next class period. So I won't be talking about that today, okay, except maybe a few points here and there, but otherwise, no. We'll go through it. I'll go through with you using an example, okay? So when we think of drafting, just think of it as a rough draft. It's your first copy. Sometimes drafting can be 3, 4, 5 copies because you keep writing it and you go, I don't like, throw it away. Then you start writing again and you're, I don't like that either. Wait. It happens. So drafting is all about your rough draft. Okay? Then when you get your rough draft finished, we do something called editing and revising. Editing is checking your spelling. Yes, because the spelling makes a difference. So get out the dictionary. Nothing to be embarrassed about. Okay, some people are great spellers and others are not. So use a dictionary if you're not. Or if you have problems and you're still going, I can't find this word. Contact me. Ask me and I'll be happy to spell it for you. To help you, okay? That's why I'm here. So you check your spelling when you edit. When you edit, you check spelling. You check your punctuation. Ooh! Are you using the comma in the right place? Wait a minute. You wrote, I enjoy peanuts, comma, and pistachios. Wait a minute. There's not a list. There's not items in a series. Peanuts, comma, and pistachios. There's only 2. There's no comma there. Get rid of it. That's what you check. You check to make sure your sentences are really sentences. Remember, simple sentence. Subject, verb, and everything that comes after. She enjoys picking flowers every morning. She, subject, enjoys picking, verb, and the rest. Flowers every morning. Period. Okay, that's what you do when you edit. You'd never go from drafting right to, here you go, Miss Faust. Here's my paper. Oh, that looks like a draft. Yeah, it is. No. You got to go to step 3. You got to edit and you got to revise. So when we talk about revising, right down here, okay, so let's check to make sure. We've got pre-writing, drafting, editing, namely, check your spelling, your punctuation, check your sentences. Do they make sense? Are they sentences? And then revising. Revising quite often means if you discover that, hey, your essay is about describing a vase and you're arguing about a vase. Wait a minute, you're going to have to rewrite. So revising does have to do with rewriting. Take the whole thing and go, garbage, let's redo. It does happen. But revising can also mean, do you have the 3 questions? We'll talk about this, so okay, just go with it here. 3 questions in your first paragraph. How many paragraphs do you have? What about your conclusion? Are you following the PA formula? Oh my goodness. And are you using what we call transitions? Those are special words or phrases. What do they do, Miss Faust? Well, let me tell you. Thank you for asking. This is what they do. Your transition moves you from paragraph to paragraph to paragraph. It gives that smooth flow. Okay. So you might be starting a paragraph with, secondly, comma, blah, 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 blah. Again, we'll talk about that next class period. But that's what transitions are all about. And you know what? I have some examples that I'll share with you in a moment of transitions. So that's your editing, revising. Revising is the big picture. Are you doing what you're supposed to? Are you actually answering the prompt? Okay? Are you using enough proof? In other words, when you say the shoe is too big, period. That's good. Explain to me. Do you have enough of an explanation? Or are you just leaving it, well, it's just too big? I can't squeeze my foot in. Well, that's great. Anything else? Just an example. And then finally, it's called publishing. No, we're not going to go out and publish with a publishing company, but close enough. You're publishing with PA, so to speak. Woo. Okay, that's your final copy. You write the final copy. You've just gone through 3 of the 4 steps. You pre-wrote, you drafted, you edited, and you revised. Now you publish. You write the final copy. Okay? And then you might even, you're sitting there going, well, I got to reread this and make sure. And you might find a mistake or two. Oh, it's okay. A little cross out, not but a little mark. That's okay. I can see that, hey, you caught a mistake and you made a correction. Fantastic. And it means adding the title. Title comes last. Don't worry about the title at the beginning. Forget it. Title's at the end. Because sometimes you find something that you wrote in the body of the paper, and you go, ooh, I like this. It's very catchy. Title should be catchy. So the first thing I look at is the title. So if you just write horse, I go, wow, it's about a horse. That's great. No, it didn't catch my attention. Got to be a little bit more catchy. Okay, title comes last, and then of course you turn it in. Yay! Essay's finished. Essay's finished. Everyone got that? Essay writing process. The writing steps. Pre-writing, drafting, editing and revising, publishing. Again, with the example, you have a better understanding. This is just to get you into it so you understand what are the steps. Because you may need to share with somebody. Somebody might ask you, what are the writing steps? Well, you can't just stand there and go, write a paper? No, it's a little bit more than just write a paper. Okay, let's move on. Let me check one little item. I'm looking at our next. Yes, indeedy. Okay, okay, here we go. Okay, so we're on track with this. Here are examples of those special words that keep the essay flowing. You don't, folks, get this down. Make sure you write this down. Write this on your paper. Write this down. Don't start your paragraphs with THE. With the. Woo! Out. The. An. Pronouns. He, they, any pronoun. Mr. Jones. Person's name. Company name. Forget it. Don't. There's no flow. Flow means go from here to here to here. We tend to do the flow in the paragraph. We tend to use second, although, however, in the paragraph, right? Why not start the paragraph with that? That's what you need to do for PA, for the formula. Start your paragraphs. So for the first one, you'll see later, start your paragraphs with transitions. They have power. You want power. You don't want THE. I mean, what does that mean? I'm so sorry. It means absolutely nothing. See, this is wonderful right there. If this is the first day of the rest of my life, if has power. THE has nothing. It's zero. It's nothing. So don't start those paragraphs. Don't. Say goodbye. Okay? All right. So here's some examples of transitions that would have power. Okay? For example, you can start your first paragraph. We're talking about the body, where you start sharing. Okay? It's not the first paragraph. This is going in the body. Okay? We can use first, next, although, lastly, second, to begin with, though, for instance. Those are words and phrases that have power. They have power. There's more meaning to them than the word THE. Does that make sense? So make sure that on your paper somewhere you have if. If. Not THE. Okay? All right. Now, before I forget, just looking at my notes to make sure I'm sharing what we need for today. This is just the beginning. We'll go into the example next class. Okay. When you do these words, there's a punctuation mark. Let me get a different color. That you would use. So when you start, let's say, paragraph 2 with first, you're going to use the comma. Okay? Always use the comma with your transitions. Right? Now, you might have one such as, you might start your paragraph, although the direction was, you might say, and the comma doesn't come right after the word although. You have to wait. Although the direction of this program was going in the wrong way, comma, they still, you notice? Okay? So there's some words where you can't, although comma, it doesn't work. You have to wait for that thought. Although the direction of the program was going in the wrong direction, pause, comma. But that's the point. You need commas. Does that make sense? Commas with your transitions. Okay. I'm sorry, but I'm going to make sure I'm sharing so we're ready for next class. Okay. Yes, the comma. Very important. Okay. Now, PA writing formula is all about use of transitions. Yes, we want you to use transitions. Uh-oh. Hold on. I smeared at the bottom. Let me fix that. Woo. Let me make a correction. We don't want that. It doesn't look too good. Okay. How many paragraphs is a typical essay? 5 paragraphs. Exactly 5. We're going to work our way up to that. Okay? 8 words per line. Yes, PA expects you to write per line at least 8 words. Not 6, not 5, not 7. You could do 8, 9, 10. So those of us who write really teeny, you may want to start writing a little bit bigger. Okay? You don't need to write 16 to 20 words per line. All we need is 8. Make sure those of you who write really huge, you're going like this, I can't fit 8. There's no 8 here. You write a little bit smaller, and you'll manage to make 8. Yes, PA expects 8 words per line. Okay? It's 2 complete pages, folks, unless we tell you otherwise. But just know this. For any class, let's say you have to do a paper for a social studies class, 2 pages. A biology class, 2 pages. Unless we tell you otherwise. If we say 1 page, and we don't tell you otherwise, you still do 5 paragraphs. It's just going to be shorter. But your typical paper is 2 complete pages from top to bottom. Turn it over, top to bottom. Does that make sense? Okay. And neat handwriting. You are in high school. Okay? Write neatly. We need to be able to read what you're writing. So for me especially, write dark and neat. It's good practice. Work on it. Okay. Any other questions about any of this? Any other thoughts? You're going, anything else, Miss Faust? Don't you worry. Next class. Well, as I said, I keep saying example next time. Okay. Guess what? You're going, no assignment today. Yes, there is. Okay, let's do it. Here's your assignment. It's based off of the notes I shared with you today. I'm all ready. I need you to copy and answer this information. Okay, copy and answer. What is the difference between editing and revising? Hopefully you took notes. Number 2, what is the difference between drafting and publishing? Okay, for today, answer these 2 questions. What is the difference between editing and revising? What is the difference between drafting and publishing? And your question of the day. Here we go. I love this. Do you prefer a dog or a cat? Why? Do you prefer a dog or a cat? Why? Would you rather have a dog or a cat? If mom says, hey, I'm going to the pet store today. The animals are there. And they have dogs and kitties and all that. What do you want? A cat or a puppy? You know, a kitty or a puppy? And you're going, puppy. Why? Okay. So this is for today. Your assignment. So when you're done with it, send it on off to me immediately. If you should have any questions whatsoever, okay, please contact me. Let me know. That way I can help you. I can't help you if you don't let me know. So this is it for today. Note-taking day. Okay? So I look forward to your work today. I hope you have a good day. Till next time, take care and bye-bye.